Welcome back. You're watching The Buck Stops Here. Now on to our special debate tonight. The word Saffron Terror or Hindutva terror has been bandied about for quite a while. But today the Home Minister introduced it into the official lexicon of national security, calling it a recently uncovered phenomenon that has been responsible for several bomb blasts.
The face is suspected of unleashing Saffron Terror. From well-planned terror attacks to inciting communal violence, this new phenomenon led by radical Hindu groups was raised by the Home Minister, a first for a meeting of state police chiefs.
There is a recently uncovered phenomenon of saffron terrorism that has been implicated in many bomb blasts of the past. My advice to you is that we must remain ever vigilant and continue to build at the central and state levels our capacity in counter-terrorism.
In the past 3 years, organizations such as Abhinav Bharat, Rashtriya Jagran Manch and Sanatan Sanstha have been implicated in blasts across the country. 5 people allegedly linked to Hindutva outfits were named in the 2007 Makkah Masjid blast case. Key accused in the Ajmer Sharif Dargah blast, Ramji Kalsangra, is believed to be a former RSS pracharak. The 2008 Malegaon blast threw up names of 2 masterminds, a serving Army Lieutenant Colonel Purohit and Sadhvi Pragya Thakur, both linked to the Abhinav Bharat group. Last year's blast in Goa was blamed on the Sanatan Sanstha, a group the Maharashtra Anti-Terror Squad wanted banned. But the Home Minister's view that Saffron Terror is now a security threat has not amused the BJP, which accuses the government of targeting Hindus.
चिदम्बरम साहब ने पूरे देश के हिंदुओं को आतंक से जोड़ने का प्रयास किया है। ये सरकार की वही नीति है जिसका भारतीय जनता पार्टी विरोध करती है और ये तुष्टीकरण की राजनीति कांग्रेस के लिए बहुत महंगा पड़ेगा।
Politics aside, Mr. Chidambaram's parting advice to the police chiefs was to counter terrorism, be it cross-border or homegrown.
All right, on the Buck Stops Here tonight, is Saffron Terror a real threat to national security, or is it overstated politics that the UPA is playing? Let's get straight into our panel. Can I start with Mahesh Jethmalani joining us from Mumbai? Mahesh, you're also appearing on behalf of Sadhvi Pragya, who has been named a main accused in the Malegaon blast case. Now, given the amount of evidence and the detail that security agencies have built up, how do you find it easy to defend the whole notion of what the Home Minister today is calling Saffron Terror?
Look, Barkha, first of all, let me clarify that I am opposed to terrorism of any kind. I am not a defender of terrorism or saffron terror, as Mr. Chidambaram calls it in general. I have one client in a Malegaon blast case, Sadhvi Pragya, whom yes, I believe to be innocent, and I also believe that she's been very hard done by the ATS. My prime spring for taking up her case was essentially because I do believe that she was tortured by the ATS to try and extract information. And I can't speak for the other so-called saffron acts of terror. The Home Minister has not given us any details. He's made an ex cathedra unprovoked statement on saffron terror. Unless he comes out with more details on this, I'm afraid I can't comment on that. I can only say that it's unfortunate when there are many pending cases and people seeking bail and people facing trial. Remember, not a single so-called saffron terrorist has been convicted yet, so they're all presumed to be innocent. It's unfortunate the Home Minister at this stage had chosen to make a statement because I believe it will prejudice their pending bail applications and their trials. Also, I might add that I believe that the Home Minister is a little alarmist. While there have been acts of terror, this kind of thing exacerbates communal tensions. It makes the minorities insecure. And the Home Minister instead should actually be making sure that all pending cases are speedily disposed of. Some of these cases of so-called saffron terror have been pending since 2004. Instead of constantly making allusions to this kind of terror, he should make sure that the police under his control actually disposes of these cases and convicts those who are guilty.